Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Mjengo video, and today we are going to give you updates on the resumption of works at the Gitaru Interchange, which had stalled for a while, and we even did a video covering that. And we're also going to talk about the dualing of the Nairobi Nakuru Highway from Rironi-Mau Summit, which is a very significant project. It's going to be a big one, and it's going to impact the country in a major way. We were recently on site with the survey team doing the final touches required for the finalization of the tender documents. So we are going to talk about the potential date for groundbreaking and actual details about that project, which is very, very important. As we've already mentioned, we can't just emphasize it more. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, and let's go. Waiyaki Way is easily one of the most important roads in the country, a crucial lifeline into and out of Nairobi. But for years, developments along this corridor have faced frustratingly unclear completion timelines, and we have previously covered the Kangemi Bridge, which was stalled for a very long time. Works are still ongoing there, and we will do a comprehensive update once the Kangemi side is done. Final touches ongoing on the Loresho side. We also covered the Gitaru Interchange when its progress had seemingly stalled, but as stated earlier, right now works are on a high gear, and completion could potentially be within the next 3 months, which will be absolutely wonderful news for motorists. This is a profoundly important interchange connecting Waiyaki Way A8 road directly with the southern bypass and the western bypass. Currently, on the southern bypass wing outbound from Waiyaki Way, they're actively laying the base using dry lean concrete or DLC. We are also seeing significant progress on drainage works, road curbs installations, and separation barriers, which are critical for safety. Asphalt, concrete, or AC laying will follow swiftly after this base work is done, bringing the project closer to completion. Similar works are also ongoing on the western bypass section, which will connect with southern bypass under the bridge once the left side of the southern bypass is also done. The western bypass linkage from Waiyaki Way at Sigona, the earthworks are yet to start, but they already have stockpiles that will assist with the required fields for the ramp, which will slope to connect with this initiated lane already with the DLC. On the other wing, earthworks for the southern bypass linkage to Waiyaki Way are actively ongoing. Once these intricate connections are done, these linkages will make for some truly great views and ensure incredibly efficient flow of traffic, as the entire interchange will be 100% completed. Now, from Gitaru Interchange, the A8 highway continues towards Nakuru, and we all know what happens on that route. The endless traffic, the winding roads, the lost hours, and the painful bottlenecks. Kenyan motorists are notoriously undisciplined, but the highway itself has been a bigger concern. After years of anticipation, shifting timelines, and complex negotiations, the Rironi-Mau Summit Highway dualing project is finally looking real. President William Ruto and Transport Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir have repeatedly confirmed that the construction is set to kick off by the end of August 2025. This is a truly ambitious target given how quickly August is approaching, so we wait and see if all will go to plan. For this capacity expansion, we're talking about a 175 kilometer state-of-the-art dual carriageway, with sections near Nakuru expanding to a massive 6 lanes to handle the high volume of traffic. The preparations are well underway, and as I mentioned, I was on site with the survey team last weekend observing them collecting critical data using a falling weight deflectometer or FWD. And for those wondering, an FWD is a crucial piece of equipment that simulates a truck's wheel load on the pavement and measures how much the road surface deflects along with temperature checks. This non-destructive test helps engineers understand the structural integrity of the existing road, assess the strength of its layers, and determine exactly what upgrades are needed for a durable, long-lasting highway. This massive road upgrade, which is currently estimated at approximately 90 billion Kenya shillings, is set to be financed through a public-private partnership or a PPP model. This innovative approach sees private concessionaires raise the necessary finances, design, build, and then operate and maintain the road for a set period, which is typically around 30 years. They will then recover the investment and make a return through regulated toll fees collected from road users. We will be discussing the toll amounts immediately they are published in a future episode, like we did for the Usahii Expressway, where the feasibility study has since been rejected pending further discussions. It is important to remember that the Rironi-Mau Summit dwelling project has had a complex history. A previous contract, initially valued at a much higher figure of 190 billion Kenya shillings with the French consortium, was unfortunately cancelled due to concerns over fiscal sustainability and high projected toll fees. This cancellation, which cost the government 6.2 billion Kenya shillings in settlement claims, highlighted the critical need for a financially sound and sustainable approach moving forward. With procurement nearing completion, the key players vying for this massive project are China Road and Bridge Corporation, or CRBC, in a joint bid with NSSF, who plan to invest a significant 20 to 25 billion Kenya shillings. Their proposal, along with that from Shandong High-Speed Road and Bridge International Engineering Limited, has been approved for the project development phase. Multiplex Partners Company Limited is the third bidder, who are still awaiting review. No contractor has been selected officially yet, but those are the firms in the final running. So right now we are at Rironi, where the dueling ends until it resumes in Mau Summit heading to Nakuru. It is crazy what's going on, because the barrier that is on this road is starting at Gitaru Interchange and it ends here, so there is no U-turn, and the only overpass that I've seen back there is still not complete, and there's a one pedestrian footbridge which is also not complete, and border guys are doing crazy maneuvers inside those barriers trying to cross the road. It's just not safe at all. Something needs to be done. The terrain itself presents unique challenges. This route involves numerous cuts through hills and significant fields over valleys and low-lying areas. Be ready to see massive columns hanging by the viewpoint escarpments, and we are very excited for those. The timeline is ambitious, an estimated 24 months for completion, targeting June 2027. This dwelling project, which extends beyond Mau Summit towards Eldoret and eventually Malaba, is the backbone of the Northern Corridor, vital for regional trade and connectivity. This massive infrastructure development is expected to have a ripple effect across the Kenyan economy. What do you think about these massive projects? Do you think this dwelling should reach Kisumu also? Share your invaluable thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more updates on Kenya's development, and hit that notification bell so that you can catch the next one even before you blink. Have yourself an amazing day. Adios.